we have to talk about Mexico City because, as we predicted, it was a launch pad and it was a blast to watch. So, first of all, in case you weren't paying attention, there were 11 home runs just in game one alone. 11. And Xander Bogaerts has become the first player in Major League Baseball history to homer in 4 different countries. Did you know that?
Oh, wow. I didn't know that, but that makes sense. That's fascinating.
Canada, the United States, England, and
And now
Mexico.
Mexico.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's cool.
Pretty cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool. They drew over 38,000 fans.
That's pretty solid. That's total between the 2 games?
I think so.
Yeah, I didn't see how big that stadium is, but that's a pretty good draw over the course of 2 days.
For 2 days, people are traveling in, and
Yeah.
No, I thought that was good.
There are several big league teams that won't do that in a weekend. So,
yep,
in their home
that
parks.
is exactly right. So we're pretty excited to see. I wonder, Brad, with the success of this Mexico City series, do you think we'll see a major league expansion into Mexico?
That's fascinating. Because I haven't been thinking about it lately, but I think that the idea of a team in Mexico has been thrown around in the past, right?
Mm-hmm.
Has kind of been toyed around, and I kind of looked at it as the way like the NFL looks at London, as like, we would love to have a team there someday, but right now logistically it just doesn't really work out. But you've got Tijuana, it's pretty darn easy to get to, right? And that's their Western team. I don't know how hard it is to get to Mexico City. Could you imagine putting a team in Cancun?
Oh, no.
That would be my new team, Brig.
Yeah, it would be my new team.
I got to go to a game.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, because of the success of the series, it's got me wondering. We have been stuck in the United States with our mindset about expansion. We know expansion's happening. We know it's coming. And we kept talking about, Vegas and Nashville and the, Charlotte area and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But until this weekend, I don't know why I have had this narrow-minded view I've seen now. And I think there's room to discuss a team in Mexico. And
there's a Mexican professional league, so
exactly,
the fans like it. It would be a completely different experience. That Major League Baseball would have to have some measures in place as far as stadium security goes, because it's kind of the Wild West a little bit. But no, it would be really interesting to see a team in Mexico. I don't know necessarily if logistically it would work out right now. But I mean, they've done a lot with Mexico over the last couple decades, even, because I think it was the Dodgers and the Padres played an exhibition game in Tijuana, I believe. A couple times. There were some exhibition games played in Mexico City. We know that. And I think that last time around in 2017, they hosted some World Baseball Classic games in Mexico City, if I'm not mistaken.
I can't remember, but that sounds right.
But yeah, I mean, I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility. But likely, I don't know. But
just interesting.
Sure, a fascinating topic of discussion.
Yeah, I thought it would be. The Astros and the Rockies will face off the next time Major League Baseball plays regular season games in Mexico City. We don't yet know when that will be. It has not yet been announced, but those are the teams that have been selected. As MLB continues its world tour, the next one up is June 24 and 25. That's where the Cubs will play the Cardinals. That's in London. So we're excited about that.
That will be exciting. A couple of good teams to send over there. I like that they send the rivalries over there.
Me too.
It makes sense to do that. Whereas the NFL does it in such a bad way where it's let's send the worst teams over to London just to give them a little taste. No. The Cubs and Cards might not be the best teams in the league, but that's a good rivalry. They'll get a taste of it.
I agree. So, yeah, I think it'll be a lot of fun.